Out of this seedy Brussels nightclub scene, a terror threat has emerged, tied directly to Osama bin Laden. Last December, police arrested 14 people, charging 6 with participating in a terror group. Among them was this woman, led away by police, Malika El Aroud, a 49-year-old Belgian-Moroccan woman, whom Belgian authorities refer to simply as Malika and describe her as an Al-Qaeda living legend. In the winter of 2006, long before her arrest, Malika gave us an exclusive interview. Now we are telling her story. It is a story of love, how Malika became a radical, and ultimately of war, Malika's war.
People resist, people fight, people are ready to die. That's obvious every day, you see. They're human bombs. It's better to die than to live in humiliation, right? Maybe you don't share that feeling, but we have that feeling. We, the Muslims, we prefer to die than to live humiliated like this.
Mr. bin Laden is for always in debt to Malika. That has to be the relation between both of them. Because she, of course, made the ultimate offer through the death of her husband for the jihad.
We begin when she is 5. Her parents, like hundreds of thousands of other poor Moroccans, sought a better life in Europe. It is a path that took Malika from average child to party girl, to radical activist, to accused terrorist.
You're a foreigner in Belgium, a foreigner in Morocco, and you're treated like a dirty foreigner wherever you go. So it wasn't exactly a gift our parents gave us.
Malika's family have never talked on camera before, but are afraid if they show their faces, they will be targeted by right-wing racist groups. They are not like Malika, not driven by religious ideals. Saida, her younger sister, runs a business in Brussels, never covers her head.
We went out together. We walked around together. We ate together. We did lots of things. Holidays together. She was totally normal.
Mohammed is 3 years younger than Malika, quiet-spoken.
When we were young, she gave me pocket money. And she always supported me when I had a problem with my father.
This is where Malika went to school. She excelled, but after attacking a teacher over a racial slur, she was expelled. Her father wanted a more traditional, domesticated role for his daughter, didn't support her efforts to be readmitted.
Our father was a bit strict, and she was still young, so she rarely had the chance to go out. So it must have been very difficult for her, that's for sure.
As soon as she could, she broke free of her father's control, began going out to bars, nightclubs and discos. Sometimes her brother went with her.
We used to go out together to nightclubs, have a drink, dance, normal things.
But Malika took her newfound freedoms to excess. Her own writings describe how. Quote, I got involved in the worst things, alcohol and hashish. I hung out in nightclubs and around bad people. I ended up becoming so disgusted with myself, I wanted to die. So disgusted, she tried to kill herself, but failed. There was a failed relationship with a cousin and a baby. And then, she says, a new beginning.
Turning on the radio looking for a station, I heard the Arabic call to prayer. And then I felt something very strong in my heart.
Malika says she was on a path of discovery. In her search for answers, she began hanging out at number 41 Avenue van der Dusen. At the time, it was the headquarters of the Centre Islamique Belge. That's where she learned to wear a veil. She didn't know then that the centre was so radical it would come under observation by Belgian intelligence services. Soon, Malika would embrace the centre's teachings.
You have to know my sister has a pretty strong personality. So when she went into religion, she invested herself more than someone else might.
At the centre, she married twice and quickly divorced twice.
It was a difficult time. First I was sick, and then I was coming out of an experience that had become very bad with my last husband.
She was about to meet the man who was to change her life forever, Abdesata Damana.
I was lucky to meet him. He knew how to heal me, and I recovered quickly, thanks to God. I needed a man like that to recover, for my health, for my morale. I needed a man like Abdesata. He had a nice manner, his gestures, his words, his looks. He was the personification of gentleness.
Gentle is not how Belgian intelligence saw him.
This is Mr. Daman in a shadowing operation.
Abdesata Damana, the man Malika had fallen in love with, was under surveillance. This is the first time this picture has been seen outside intelligence circles.
We were on a network of individuals traveling to Britain to be from there on directed to the war zones in Afghanistan and Pakistan.
Malika wasn't worried. She was smitten. They married in 1999, setting her on track to becoming an icon of the global jihadist movement.